This is a step-by-step guide on how to register your company with the CAC. Welcome to Education, our weekly legal podcast, where we break down legal matters, legal issues, legal topics, and concepts to your understanding without going to the law school. For the past 2 episodes or so, we have been discussing what you need and how to register your company in Nigeria, that is with the Corporate Affairs Commission. But today, I just want to take you through the step-by-step guide on how to go about your registration. All right, let's double into it. The first thing you need to do is to propose a name to CAC. And by that, we mean, what name do you want to use? Remember, go and watch our previous videos to know what kind of names you need. You can submit to CAC for a limited company, or for a public or private limited company, guarantee or whatever. Now, there is something we call name reservation. You are going to submit your proposed name to CAC, and after CAC has examined it, usually between 24 to 48 hours, they either approve or disapprove that name. Let's assume they approve. Once they approve, then you move to the next stage. You are going to see on the portal where it is approved, you will see a portion that says Start Registration. That is what you are going to click, and your journey begins. You are going to be required to submit the basic information about the company, the registered address, the contact information. If there are branches, you are going to indicate if there are branches and all. And then you are going to also be required to impute the you go to the next page, and then you are going to be required to put in information about your aims and objective. That's talking about your MEMAT. All right, you are going to give information as to what the company is about, what you do, or what you are planning to do, and all of that. Now, there is something called Article of Association. There is a template already there. You could either adopt that or put in your own Article of Association. You can adopt the template already there or edit it to your taste, and then information about your aims and objectives. After you have adopted your memorandum or Article of Association, you have put in all the information required. You are now going to be required to give information about the directors of the company. For a private limited, for instance, you can either have one or more directors. Their information, their name, their address, their contact information, email address, phone number, contact address, residential address, and all, and then their means of identification. The means of identification required any of the national or government approved IDs. Your voter's card, your international passport, your national identity or driver's license. Okay, after you have put in information about the directors, you will be required to answer whether that you want to add that director also as a shareholder or not. Okay, that I leave to you. It depends on each case. You move to the next stage where you'll be required to put in information of the secretary, if you have. For a private limited company, you are not required to submit the name of the secretary at the point of registration, but for a public, of course, it is required. So your secretary can either be a firm or an individual. Maybe an individual, you are appointing somebody as your secretary, or even maybe a law firm for instance, as your secretary. But if you don't have secretary at that point, you just skip and then go to the next stage. The next stage, you are going to be required to put in information that has to do with your share capital, right? Share capital, you will see the option. Once you get to that page, the first thing they are going to show you are all the options available. Depending on what your business is about, you are going to see the required share capital for your company. For majority of small and medium scale businesses, you will see the first option that says that companies with share capital less than 5 million, usually you click that, and you will see the minimum, it will be 100,000. Then you impute the share capital that you want to have, whether 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, or whatever you want.